Hey guys, it's Strengthen here, and we are back with IMSA. We're driving the Ferrari around Interlagos. We qualified in P2 for this one, and Rodrigo in the Mustang ahead of us. Very quick guy, but only a tenth ahead of us, so we have a chance. Who knows? In order to compete here, and I think he's going, so here we go. Green flag is out. Alrighty, so yep, we've got ourselves 45 minutes of Interlagos, some multi-class action. The next car is indeed the leader. So we'll get these tires up to temperature, get settled in, and try and survive, of course, that first wave of the GTPs. And just be there at the end. Couple of LMP2s that are off. We'll keep that muted, but yeah, good race. That always sucks when it's over in turn one. Yep, we know Rodrigo from the previous practice session. He was quite quick. I did not expect to be within a tenth of him, so proud of that. Ooh. On the brakes, a little too much snap oversteer there. As I was gonna say, like, I know he's quick, so we're gonna try and keep up with him. Get some slipstream if we can into turn one, and just let him pull us along. We won't really battle too hard if we ever get the chance, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna get the chance. I think he's pretty quick. So maybe we'll learn a thing or two. And then once we've, gathered some intel and some knowledge, maybe we get faster as the race goes on. We'll have a chance. But you never know. Mistakes do happen. The Ferrari is pretty stable just about everywhere, but maybe the penultimate corner. That long left-hander that's downhill before the final braking zone, I mean. So, I feel good. But it's also sometimes completely out of your hand with multi-class, so we'll see how that factors in as well. We're off to a good start, though. And you can see in the mirror, whatever that was that an Acura? Acura not off to a good start. Made the mistake that I almost made last lap. But he made it. That gives us some breathing room to the car behind. As these tires get up to temperature, we can be a bit more confident, but until then, you do have to be careful. Poor Victor. It really is that easy. And again, he made the mistake that I almost made, so... Now just a small lift. That is the trickiest corner of the track, that's for sure. Now we'll just take all this slipstream in and put down a blazing lap. I've never gone this fast before. 31.4. Could not have done it without Rodrigo, I'm sure, but also, I mean, I'm keeping up with him for a reason. And that's just plain and simple, just a personal best. Across all sessions. And the only problem I've ever had with the Ferrari is, for some reason, it feels a little lost under braking. It wanders quite a bit. It's only like genuine problem that like I don't quite know what's going on. I wish I did. Not good enough to know what's going on, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, he seems quite quick, and he did that without slipstream, so... Hopefully car 9 does not have the longevity. You know, like maybe he runs out of fuel because he was in his quali setup this whole time. That would be nice. What the hell? A 31.0 is nuts. That's plain quick. Well, I was kind of hoping it'd just be between myself and Rodrigo, but unfortunately, Miroslav is going to be getting here very shortly. I've never done a 31.0, and again, he's doing that out slipstream. So yeah, once he gets here, I'll likely just end up letting him go and hoping that he makes a mistake. That being an off-track is just, that's outrageous. There's no way. Yeah, unless Miroslav runs out of pace, maybe he's burning up his tires. Like I said, hopefully he's running his quali setup. Runs out of fuel. But at this point, I'm sure he's not, so... He's just quick.
The leader is running 31.449.
I feel like Lewis. I'm like, dude, I can see him. Don't worry. He did appear to pick up the pace a little bit, Rodrigo. He's quite quick, and I think the longer the run goes, the more it'll show which one of us actually has the pace. Because consistency is very difficult for some reason for me. So it'll show, like, who actually is fast. Is it me or is it him? For both of us. Damn it. It's such a small mistake, too. It is punishing. Now at 9/10 of a second is the gap to Rodrigo. That might be strong enough to pull us along, but it's not going to be as strong as it was before. Miroslav is now caught up within a second as well. So this will get interesting. Again, I don't want to let anyone else catch up that I don't have to let catch up. So we're gonna, pick our battles, as we always do. And the GTP should be coming up any moment now. I feel like we gave him a really big head start, so I'm surprised they're not here yet, as it already is. Miroslav is in the Acura. Just slightly overdriving that. He's very consistent, it seems. Like he's just been reeling us in over the last 5 laps. Hopefully efficiently you can get us into turn 1. Hate that I've let Rodrigo get away.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay. Just trying to copy his line. See right there, he takes a more direct line than I do, and I kind of overdrove it anyways, like I messed it up regardless, but definitely a different line there. So again, just trying to soak up the slipstream. So we'll see the first GTP coming through here shortly.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear.
Yep, I see you. As long as you complete the lunge like that, it's okay. I do lose a little bit of time, but that's okay.
Right side. Clear on the right.
I need you to go. Yep, so traffic is potentially the great equalizer. Can also be just a complete roll of the dice. So we'll see how that plays out. Survival is always like the most important aspect of IMSA. Keep braking too late.
Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
If you can squeeze through there, that's okay. That works for me. Wasn't too bad. I didn't lose too much time. Cool. So we're keeping good pace. Another chunk of GTPs coming through. We'll hold the barriers here. Just a couple. There's a third one that's still making its way around. See, like right here, for example. I don't feel like I got held up at all, but maybe Miroslav did. Gaps remain about the same before the traffic got here, so it's been relatively inconsequential, but now look at this. So right here, that helps us out significantly. And it goes both ways. It always goes both ways. It gives and takes, but that just helps us out. Still lifting through here just to be safe. And we're keeping up just fine with Miroslav, so you might resettle in and just dash off again and pick up Rodrigo, but only 6 tenths away. After all that, we're still right here. 8 laps of fuel remain.
The leader is running 31.781.
We're still having a really good race. It's just, wish I was up there, man. We're not too far away. That's why when you see somebody fast in the Acura, you give him respect. You're like, damn, that guy's quick. And he's driving the Acura. because this is not easy to drive. As evidenced by that little moment that he had, so that's why we got to keep up the pace. This was true at Virginia as well. Like, the pace of the Acuras is very impressive, but it's not... These guys, at this level at least, they don't really maintain it, and that's why he's coming into pit. Probably just needs a moment, take a deep breath, reset, let the tires cool off just a touch,
The car behind you is pitting.
and see if he can
Clear,
go back at it again.
clear.
Okay. There's a GTP that's exiting the pits.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Kind of slid the fronts just a touch. Not my best work.
Last car coming up quick.
Just the problem with these GTPs, man, they scare me. Rodrigo kind of got forced wide.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Again, traffic give and take. I'm not sure if Rodrigo should be staying out. It just depends on how Miroslav does, but I would imagine if you're trying to win, I don't know. Impossible to say. I don't think Miroslav is going to be... I don't think he's specifically hitting to undercut Rodrigo, but it could happen. And if I were Rodrigo, that's what I would be concerned about. Now, my pace is decent, but I don't know if I'm going to close up 1.6 here. So yeah, right here I'm not going to get any slipstream. So even though we are very close to our personal best, we're just not going to close this gap. We're right there. We're 31.4, 31.5. Still very good.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yeah, happy? Go 0.4, so that way we don't have to save any, hopefully. right there. We're knocking on the door. We're looking damn consistent, and Rodrigo is pulling away. Just nuts. I overdrove that. Damn it.
The car behind you, pit in.
I mean, 31.4, 31.5, what have you. I mean, we're just knocking down lap times. The level of consistency I haven't done before. And Rodrigo's just gapping me like it's nothing. Now, of course, I'm making the mistake now this lap, but damn it, stay focused. Geez, 31.7 is going to be a bad lap for me.
Car behind you, pit in.
We have 18 minutes to go. I thought we were a little bit further along.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right.
Idiot.
Clear.
Yeah, I see you. I just don't care. Figure it out. Pass me the right way,
Clear.
dork.
The leader is running 31.161.
So Rodrigo's just figured it out apparently,
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
because he is doing the very low 31.1. My last lap was a very high 31, so it's quite quick right now. Now, I thought those mistakes in the traffic, I'm sure we're not super far off, but I've never done that pace. Never. So,
Faster car coming up quick.
stay composed.
Faster car coming up quick. Car right. Clear.
There's no real point in risking it, so we're just going to come in here.
The leader's pitting now. Pit boxing. 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay. It's not a bad stop.
Right side. Clear.
And there are some guys like Leo who have not come in yet, who are going to be ahead of us, but Miroslav is behind us, so that is something special, isn't it? Let's go. Let's go to work. Come on, Bruno. Good work. Good work, Bruno. So Leo should be pitting here. Now, if Miroslav is just as fast as he was in that first stint, he should be catching us for sure. But there goes Leo into pit. Now, he kind of crossed the white line. I don't know if that's a penalty here, but it don't matter. I don't really care. I mean, I care to know for future reference, but it's not going to affect us any. Let me overdrive turn 1 real quick. Only one of the most important corners to overdrive. But now we can defend our position against Miroslav. Now we can defend. We gotta pick up our pace though. This isn't good. Son of a bitch. What am I doing? Fuck me, man. We're struggling. Hands hurting a little bit. Okay, so we're up to second. 1.6 is the gap to Rodrigo. Still, you know, traffic to be factored in, counted for. Tire wear as well, so still a lot of details here. Oh no, man, I don't know if we can go any faster to catch Rodrigo. Make sure we don't overdrive these corners. Don't miss these braking markers. We're just gonna drive till we see the checkered flag. Hope we get lucky with some of the traffic. say, hopefully with Alex, he'll get here before the corner. He's not going to.
Left side. Clear.
It's okay.
Podium is looking good. Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear. Right side. Car on your left. Clear.
Come on, man. I gave you the whole corner. How did you manage that?
Faster traffic approaching.
I mean, I definitely, absolutely could have done the exact same thing, so I can't complain. And I know Rodrigo's been screwed by traffic, so... Oh, good God, look at this.
Right side. Still there. Clear.
Okay. Oh, please figure it out. Please figure it out. Please figure it out. Oh, for the love of Christ.
Still there. Clear. Faster traffic approaching.
That faster traffic's about to be Miroslav, guys.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Is the yellow for any specific reason, or is it because you might be the safety car? What does that mean? God damn it, man. Don't start missing apexes.
Faster car coming up quick.
See, I don't care where I finish. Like, number-wise. It just does not matter to me. I just want to win my race. And right now, if it's not with Rodrigo, it's with Miroslav. I want to beat Miroslav. That's the goal. Whether it's for second or it's for next to last. I want to beat him. And I should be able to.
The leader is running 32.439.
But, I mean, we just got hammered that lap with the traffic. And the lap before as well.
Faster car coming up quick.
Whatever happens here, though, I mean, it's still a really good performance. I'm still quite pleased with how I've driven.
Faster car coming up quick. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay. .31.69. That was like the fastest I could do in the practice session before the race. So just the fact that that's what I'm doing here, I'm not 26, gives me really good confidence. Here, I don't know what I'm doing. Did he disconnect? Like, did he just blink out? I actually missed what happened to him. I was just like, I'm only gonna focus on my front windshield. I'll look in the mirror when they say faster car coming up quick, so that way I know what's going on. But I was like, I'm only gonna. Yep, he sure did. He disconnected. That sucks.
Right side. Still there, hold your line.
Moron.
Clear.
Just please don't hurt me.
Left side. Clear. And 2 laps of fuel left.
Alright, so we lost a big chunk of time there with Gabriel, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I don't want to, like, hack it in. Of course, Rodrigo could make a mistake, and if he spins and loses, like, 6 seconds, I want to be within 6 seconds, right? But at this point in time, we want to make sure we have enough fuel to finish the race. Keep our wits about us. I really do feel tired just from a day's worth of work or something, you know? Blame it on something like that. I am tired. I'm hungry. Now, when he disconnected, I felt pretty confident in my abilities. And I still feel confident in my abilities. So, we'll celebrate P2 all the same.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
As we come to the white flag.
Flag.
But yeah, we got off to a really good start. We put the pressure on Rodrigo. We were there within a second, second and a half. Went up to about 2.5 seconds. Brought it back down with the help of some traffic. Really good pit stop phase. We came out 3 seconds ahead of Miroslav, and we were holding that gap until some real traffic really started to kick in. Traffic battling with itself, basically.
Fast cars approaching.
And that allowed Miroslav to catch up. To about 1.5 seconds before he disconnected, and at that point in time I still felt pretty confident, like I said. In our long run pace, the Acura was struggling with long run pace and stability, it seemed, so seems like no matter what value I choose for the auto fuel, it always slightly underfuels us. But we finished the race in second, so I'm quite happy about that.
There's the flag. It's over.
We are out. Out. If I choose 0.4, 0.6, we're just out. So, I don't know. Anyways, really good race. I'm really proud of that. Only 2 incident points and a P2. So, thank you guys.